are moving on. Higher. Rivers people, we are moving on. Higher, higher. Our SIM network coverage is everywhere. We dey see ya. SIM is working, SIM is moving, SIM in action, rivers of unity. SIM is working, SIM people, we are moving on. Higher, higher. Our SIM network coverage is everywhere. We dey see ya. SIM is working, SIM is moving, SIM in.
River State Governor Fubara has expressed the determination of his administration to build and strengthen the capacity of workers in the state civil service. The governor said this during a meeting held behind closed doors in Government House, Port Harcourt, with the national leadership of Nigerian Institute of Management, chartered on Thursday. After the meeting, leader of the delegation and national president of NIM, Dr. Christiana Atako, told newsmen that Governor Fubara, a fellow of the institute and astute manager, excited them with his plans on human capital development and other development initiatives. Dr. Atako, who is also the chairman of Council of NIM, said
he has been involved in human capital development. In fact, he was talking about the civil service. I've told you that one of our strengths is to develop capacity of the workforce. And we told him that we are interested in the civil service of this state. We are interested in building capacity of the workforce because we believe that if you have the right workforce, you'll be able to have a successful system. And if you have a successful system, leadership will be very easy. And when we told him, he bought the idea. He said he was happy about that. He wants a situation where, apart from the infrastructure that he has put in place, he also wants to build capacity of people. And I tell you that the knowledge that anybody acquires is what will help the person in future. And as a civil servant, if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the capacity, if you don't have what it takes, to move your career forward, you won't be satisfied. You'll be frustrated. So he has agreed to that he's going to look into it and ensure that the average civil servant is happy with the job that he is doing.
Dr. Atako stated that as an institute, they were impressed with the giant strides of the leadership of Governor Fubara, the many infrastructural projects, both ongoing and completed, including the welfare packages for civil servants, particularly the Christmas bonus of 100,000 naira. She pointed out the distinguishing attribute of a great and good leader, which included exhibiting empathy and motivating the workers to become more productive, which were evident in the leadership shown by Governor Fubara.
I want to say that we are impressed at what the governor has done so far. The truth is that he is a fellow of the institute. And as a fellow of the institute, he knows what it takes to manage a place. He is #1 manager of Rivers State. And we expect that as a professional manager, he should do the right thing. And we have taken time as an institute to observe him, to watch him. That was why we didn't come immediately. We allowed all this time to go so that we'll be able to do a right assessment of what he has done. And I will tell you that Your Excellency, His Excellency has done so well in Rivers State. A lot of projects. You can see him revamping some of those dead infrastructure. He has done so much in this state, and we all are aware. In fact, the one that was remarkable was, when I told him that he put smiles on the faces of our civil servants in December. And then they were jubilating. It had never happened. And when I saw that, I said, who is this that could do this, that could bring smiles to the faces of people? That's one of the great things he has done.
Dr. Atako said they also informed the governor of their forthcoming annual national conference slated to hold in Port Harcourt, which was also used to discuss issues that were of interest to the nation and contribute to the development of the country.
Nigerian Institute of Management chartered. And we are about 63 years old as a professional body, and we were chartered in 2003. And one of our strengths is human capital development. And this year, by the grace of God, we are going to have our annual National Management Conference. Every year, NIM holds a conference, a national conference. And at this conference, we discuss issues that are of interest to the nation and issues that will help develop this country. So this year, the council graciously approved that we should hold the conference here in Port Harcourt. And we felt it would be out of place for us to bring a conference without hinting the our head, the leader of this place. So that was why we decided to come to the governor to tell him first that council has approved that the next national conference should be in Port Harcourt. So that's one of the reasons we came.
Those in the delegation were Registrar Chief Executive of NIM, Mrs. Taiwo Olusesi, former National Vice President Dame Christy Toby, council members Engineer Benya Ojum, Professor Sylvia Opulala Charles, Zonal Chairman and Chairman LOC NIM, Pastor Eyo Ekpoene, former National Treasurer Chief Grant Orugbani, and Eze Peyelogbo III, His Imperial Majesty Kelvin N. Anugo, among others.
Rivers people, we are moving on. Higher, higher. Our SIM network coverage is everywhere. We can see ya. SIM is working, SIM is moving, SIM in action, rivers of unity. We are moving on. Higher, higher. Our SIM network coverage is everywhere. We can see ya.